Karibu, welcome at Landmark Hotel Nanyuki.
Football is not just a game, it's a way of life, a source of passion, and a universal language. We are talking about the beautiful game this weekend, stretching across the England nation with 10 games to be played between Saturday and Sunday. Beautiful games on Saturday and Sunday. We are going to give you the highlights of everything. My name is Baba, where the Pandit, like keep your county favorite Pandit, as always, you know, Kenyan favorite Pandit. And this is BWA-TV, and BWA-TV, we are highly sponsored by Landmark Hotel, and Landmark Hotel, I always tell you, it's the place to be. We are located here in Nanyuki, just behind Quickmart Supermarket. On your way to GK Prisons, you'll see our big hotel. Beautiful, amazing place to be. If you want to hold your conferences or conferences, either it's graduation, birthday parties, end of year parties, it is the place to do here at Landmark Hotel. I also tell you our rooms are of high quality, and our meals, I tell you, you have to love them. Now let's stretch this one and talk about the beautiful game before we get to APL this weekend and see who is meeting who. Relegation zone, the battles, and at race for the title. We are going to also to see what happened during the midweek crashes in terms of UEFA Champions League and also Europa League, where we saw all English teams winning their games. Some of English teams winning their games, apart from Man United and Newcastle, where they drew. But Brighton, West Ham, Aston Villa, Liverpool won on the Europa League and Conference League respectively. Arsenal and Man City won on UEFA Champions League, but Man United and Newcastle went draw on their games. Newcastle saw their lead being cancelled by Kylian Mbappe penalty in 95th minute, while Man United allowed Galatasaray to come twice from behind, actually thrice from behind, and they could always let them come and get that draw for on 3-3, where they let their chances to qualify on UEFA Champions League round of 16 in a slender position. Maybe they are going to win when they meet Bayern Munich, because Bayern might play fridge players, as we call them, considering that they have already qualified. And now the worry is Man United have to beat Bayern Munich and hope against all hopes. In football anything can happen, and hopes that Copenhagen versus Galatasaray or Galatasaray versus Copenhagen end up in a draw, and they have to do their job against Bayern Munich at Old Trafford. That is on 13th of December, and hope they win that game, and then hope that Copenhagen and Galatasaray is a draw. Another one, which is we are going to keep our eyes very close, is Newcastle hosting AC Milan. That is going to be a very big game to watch. Newcastle versus AC Milan at St. James Park. But of interest is that Borussia will be hosting PSG in BVB Pokal game, that is in Germany. For PSG, they have to win that game and hope they have to win for them, because Borussia have already qualified. But if PSG loses that game, Newcastle also have to do their job, win, and hope Borussia Dortmund does them a favor and beat PSG for them to qualify. Same case to AC Milan, they have to beat Newcastle at St. James Park and hope against all hopes that BVB, that is Borussia Dortmund, they beat PSG in Germany. Let's talk about the beautiful game on EPL. This fixtures game 14 of the week. Let's see who is meeting who. Let's see who top the table. And of course, Arsenal top the table with 30 points. They are closely followed by Man City with 29 points. Liverpool comes up at number 3 with the 28 points. Aston Villa with 28 points as well. Spurs number 5 with 26 points. Man United 24 with 24 points. Number 6, with 24 points, and Newcastle with 23 points. Now, looking at Man United, they are going to face this weekend. They are going to face Newcastle. And when you look at the head-to-head, how these teams meet and how they are doing, whenever they meet. They have met actually last month, or that is on November, where Newcastle beat Man United 3-0. That is at EFL Cup qualification, and the Newcastle won that game 3-0. Now this is something to worry Man United fans, looking at how they played against Galatasaray. Too much touches and no leadership in the field. They had beautiful goals. That Bruno Fernandes cracker, it was a sensational goal, you have to agree. But when it comes to somebody to lead them in midfield, somebody to lead them in dressing room, they lacked that one. And you could see Galatasaray coming from behind thrice and making the game to go in 3-3. A question has to be raised. Why is Kobbie Mainoo was bench against and he Erik ten Hag favored Sofia Amrabat? Maybe many could argue and say it's about age, but I say if you can play good, you're always old enough to start that game. Maybe he thought that Kobbie Mainoo is young to go to that hostile environment at Turkish side Galatasaray and face that Galatasaray side, and he favored for the experience Sofian Amrabat, but it did not go well as he planned. Now, this is a game that you look at how Kobbie Mainoo played against Everton. He was sensational, he was good, and you wonder why he was rested. Now, you look at this game at St. James Park. The last time this team met at St. James Park, Man United were thrashed 2-0. So, in the last two games, Man United have struggled to beat Newcastle, and Newcastle is a team that we all know how good they are when it comes to St. James Park. Yes, they have injuries to worry about, but Newcastle, it's that team that you look at the midfield, you see the likes of Bruno Guimaraes then in front you look Isaac Jellington in that midfield. Gordon, they are doing well. In the goalkeeper, you cannot compare currently Nick Pope with Andre Onana. Man United chased away De Gea in the hope that they are going to get a goalkeeper who is going to take them to title race and bring in Andre Onana in and away to do away with David De Gea. But has it favored them? No, it hasn't. Your bet is good as mine. You could see almost the 3 goals against Galatasaray. He was the reason they were thrashed. Now, another game, for me, that game, I don't, no matter how much I want to see Man United, maybe fans coming back, I don't think this game is going to favor them anymore. I see Newcastle thrashing them 3-1. Another game that is going to be a tight one here to call is on Sunday, where Man City will be hosting Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace started the season very well, but they struggled in between, and the red card and injuries have really cost them. And now they are going to face a good Man City side. It's a game that Man City, many fans, many pundits think that Man City is going to win. The last time this team met at that is at Tottenham House Stadium, Tottenham won that game 1-0. But at Etihad, Man City had won that game. That was in January this year, 4-2. So this is another game that I see Man City still winning this game. They don't have many injuries to worry about, unlike Tottenham. So I feel like City are too good for Tottenham. Let's talk about the beautiful game. All this game, we are going to watch them at Landmark Hotel. We have 2 double big screen for you. You can see them there, 2 big double screen for you, and number is down here. You can call us, and if you want for reservation, either it's conference room during this festive season, we are going to get you your reservations and bookings. Also, allow me to tell you happy new month, the last month of the year 2023. Let's continue on, and now talking about the big one. This is Arsenal versus Wolverhampton. That is on Saturday, 6 p.m. Kenyan time. The last time Arsenal met Wolverhampton at Emirates, Arsenal thrashed them 5-0. Can you imagine? It was 5-0, but that was not under Gary O'Neill. Now, Gary O'Neill team is playing well. It's a team that is might come and stretch Arsenal out. But if Arsenal plays well, and if Mikel Arteta plans his squad very well, I believe this is a game where they are going to win, probably a 3-1. Sometimes we are struggling to keep that clean sheet, particularly at Emirates, but now I feel this game is where Arsenal is a game that I see them winning. Even away to Molineux in November, Arsenal managed to beat more Gary O'Neill boys, that is Wolverhampton, 2-0. In a quick one, let us try to see how Arsenal gonna line up this one. Of course, in goal post, I don't see Alan Ramsdale coming back very soon. Actually, it was because of David Raya was not eligible to play that game against Brentford, and maybe he just had a quiet game against Lens of France where Arsenal won that game 6-0. For this one, I see David Raya still maintaining his goal post, and also in heart defense, 2 central defenders, I see Gabriel Magalhaes as well, and of course William Saliba. On the left side, Zinchenko might start that game, and also on the right side, Tomiyasu had a very good game, but I think he need a rest maybe, and try to bring the man who came from injury, that is Benjamin White, who always have good connection with Saka on the far. And in the midfield, Declan Rice, who had actually a very good game against Lens, should always start that game. Whenever he stays in between the circle in the midfield, he plays very well, unlike when he is put alongside on the central side, on the left central side, so that we can accommodate Jorginho. And he doesn't have that good game whenever he plays as an 8 more than when he plays as a 6. And I feel maybe Mikel Arteta are gonna bring in Rice Kai Havertz, who actually has now 3-in-3 in all competition, and also Captain Fantastic Martin Odegaard. So Kai Havertz is, we can talk about a little bit of Kai Havertz. Now he has scored 3 consecutive goals, one for national team when Germany were playing their national qualifications. Now he scored against Brentford, the only goal, and actually took us top of the table. And now he played on Wednesday and versus Lens of France in UEFA Champions League. He scored that goal, first goal, and that confidence and the momentum is coming back. You can feel it, you can see it. You can see in his body language. We didn't have much to do struggle with Lens, but the lads was playing an amazing, beautiful game. So, in striking force, in the attack, I saw Gabriel Jesus maintaining his position ahead of Edin Nketiah. On the right side is Bukayo Saka. On my left side, I would go with Gabriel Martinelli. Our front 3 scored in midweek, so we expect them to score again in this one. And I see Arsenal, we're taking that 3-1. I would like to go for a clean sheet. But sometimes we struggle to put that clean sheet when it comes to Emirates. So another game, that is Brentford will be hosting Luton Town, Burnley will be hosting Sheffield United, Nottingham Forest will be hosting Everton. That is on Saturday. Then at 11 p.m. Kenyan time, Newcastle will be playing against Man United. On Sunday, Bournemouth will be hosting Aston Villa, Unai Emery boys, who are doing very well, stopping the group in Conference League. Chelsea struggling still, and will be hosting Brighton, and these are Roberto Xavi boys might bring the game to Chelsea. Chelsea struggling to do good when they are at home rather than when they are going away. And also Chelsea struggling to play good when they are playing mid-table teams, unlike when they are playing big top 6 teams. You know, they drew against Arsenal, drew against Tottenham, drew with the City. It's easy. So when you see Chelsea meeting the top 6 teams, something is coming out of them. But when they are playing mid-table teams, they are always struggling. West Ham, David Moyes boys will be playing Crystal Palace, and Man City on Sunday will be closing the day against Tottenham. That is a game that Arsenal City will come up in this game, knowing the result between Arsenal and Wolves, and Liverpool versus Fulham. That is on Sunday. So City will come to this game knowing if they are going to be the second or third, or even they are going to top the table. Now let's talk about the relegation battle and see how the teams have performed as in the bottom 5 from number 15, where we have Nottingham Forest at number 15, Brighton, Bournemouth with 12 points. Luton Town with 9 points at number 17. The danger goes to Sheffield United with only 5 points, and Everton with 4 points. Burnley again with 4 points. Remember, Everton were deducted 10 points from that, so this is not where they are supposed to be. They are supposed to be around number 13 or 14, comfortably sitting above the relegation zone. Now, it's worrying for Burnley when they are at only 4 points. Vincent Company boys must do something to Vincent must do something to get his team out of this. I really love Vincent Company, but I'm worried at his position, sitting at number 20, the last on the table. And this weekend, where they are going to play Aston Villa, I see them struggling to score. Vincent Company struggling to beat Unai Emery boys this weekend. Now, you can see between number Sheffield United and Luton Town, number 18 and 17, there's a difference of 4 points. So Luton are comfortably a little bit safer as we speak. Now, tell me where you are watching this video from. Remember to smash the like button, and always remember this game will be live at Landmark Hotel. Landmark Hotel is the place to be. We are just located behind Quick Mart Supermarket here in Laikipia County. My name is Baba, where the Pandit, Kenyan favorite Pandit. This game live at Landmark Hotel. Conferences hall big enough to hold up to 200 packs. Can you imagine 200 packs? We have conference hall even for board meeting. We have conference hall for you, and for now, as we are doing even end of year party, it is the place to be. Landmark Hotel. Landmark Hotel, it is the place to be. Our number is down here. You can see it. You can make your call for your bookings and reservations as well. Let's meet on at Landmark Saturday and Sunday to watch the beautiful games. 2 big double screen for you, live analysis as well. We are going to tell you how all these games are going here at Baba, where the Pandit. That is that, guys. Happy new month. May the Lord bless you this month of December, and may money locate you, and whatever you play, may he perfect that which concern you in the last month of December. God bless you, and thank you guys for always supporting Baba World the Pandit. Let's always talk about the beautiful game, and as always, we are the Gunners.